Partscatser Sweet Honey has been my favorite overdrive for years now, but I have the deluxe version, this one, and recently I found this one used, and I thought I should just get it because why not have two if it's that good? It's not the hand-wired one, but the more regular edition of it. This one is discontinued. And this one is the one that they are still selling in addition to the hand-wired one. I thought I should just see how similar they are, because I thought this one was the same as this, just with some added equalizer features. So it has bass and treble here, in addition to the controls that this one has. So this one has volume, focus and drive. And this one also has volume, the focus knob is here, and drive. We need to find out what settings for the equalizer to match this one, I guess. So we could start with both of them. This is my Partscatser Strat. It has a set of Radioshop Pickups called the black one. And I'm going through my clone of a Dumble or a Fuchs ODS 50 watts. And the speaker is a Cannabis Rex 12-inch. All right, let's hit it. Let's hear this one first. And similar settings for volume and gain. The bass and treble is set to 12 o'clock. Thought I heard a difference. Yeah. This one seems louder at the same... Yes, it's a bit louder, so I'll pull this a bit up. So there's a difference in tone. I think I will tweak the equalizers on this one a bit to try to emulate what's going on here. So if we listen to this again. I've added a bass here. It's not quite it, it's much more bassy now. And this one. So not so much, so I'll take this a bit down again. It's much more mid-focused, this one, than this, so maybe take down the treble a bit on it. Let's hear this one. Yeah, it lost a bit of the punch. Seems a bit lower in volume, so let's push this a bit. Starting to get there. There is something different about the projection of the sound. It's this is clearer, more defined in a way. It has this clarity. Take up the treble a bit and let's hear it with the gain on 12. starting to understand why I like this pedal so much. Now it's starting to shine for me. So let's do the same with this one. There's an enormous difference with the gain. That's not so. If we push this to 3 o'clock. Still, this one seems to have more gain with this on 12 than this one when it's at 3 o'clock. Let's push this to 3 o'clock. Let's see if the focus knob will do more, because it's still less gain than the. So it seems to get more into the area similar to this with the focus knob all the way. Oh, now that's all the way. No, this is still more saturated and clearly a different character to the tone than this one has. So if we push this all the way down. Nowhere near. So clearly a difference. This one seems to project the mids more than this one does. Seems a bit more modern in a way than this one does. This one pushes the mids, and I would probably come better through the mix in a live situation than this one will do. Which one should you get? For me, I'd like to keep them both. I like the style of the tone for this as well, and I can see a clear use for it as my second overdrive, or you can even start to push the other one, I guess, with it. So maybe that would be an interesting exercise. That's nice. Cool. Yes, they will stay, both will stay on my board. Digging it. Such a great option to have the two together, pushing one with the other. Either way, I found is a magic combination. It sounded so they complement each other very well. I haven't felt that way in pushing this one, which I've had for years. When I push that with a boost or a different overdrive, even the Royal Blue from Mad Professor, which I find quite similar, even that pushed into this one doesn't give this kind of magical experience, if you like. But I found combining these two for a boost on a solo or even just for a greater tone. So I need to put both on my board and experiment more with them. I like it, but they are clearly different. If you are watching this video to find out which to get, maybe it proved helpful to show. I'm not sure how well these the character of the two will come out in this video, but hopefully it will. As I said, I found this one to push the mids in a different way than this one does. This might be more like a typical tube screamer. I'm afraid to say that because it's probably not based on that circuit, so I will probably get someone in the comments telling me that now. But to compare with something, I would say more like a Tube Screamer, at least than this one is. I can't tell you otherwise than get both. But if you get this one, you won't get wrong. For this one, I think you'll have to go on the second-hand market because I think it's discontinued. Mad Professor, if you are watching, start making this one again, because I still favor this one. If I had to choose one of those, I would kept mine. Maybe because I'm so used to it, but I love both. So yeah, start making this one again, of course. Bye for now.